favorite pages I've ever made. Hi study buddies, so in today's video I'm gonna go over my autumn plan with me, and I made a lot of pages for September because September is basically the beginning of autumn, and I just wanted to get into that vibe of fall and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy all the pages I made, and let's begin. So the first page I made was a September monthly page, and I really do love this. It's an ode to my 2016 September page. It's basically the exact same thing, but I did this faux calligraphy look to it, and it just looks really nice and really minimal. And how I did it was I used a black pen, and this is a really thick black pen. I think it's like 0.7 or 1.0, and I just traced it in pencil first, and then I filled it in black ink. So during August, I really experimented with a lot of things. I've never done like washi tape, what are they called? Washi tape collages, and I also did a lot of other things like this wildflower drawing, which I will be showing you how to do that at the end of this video. And I also did like Polaroid pictures and different kind of things to make my September page look really nice. So the first thing I did was draw a wreath, and I think wreaths symbolizes the winter and autumn seasons really well, so that's the first thing I did. And I first traced the bracelet with pencil, and then I'm gonna go over with black pen, and all I did was just draw random leaves. And as you can see, I alternated between like big leaves, small leaves, and also like branches to the sides, and just try to make it look really natural and rustic. It doesn't have to be perfect. As I always say in every doodle video that I make, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to look really nice. I don't think you guys want to see me drawing this whole video, so I'm fast forwarding this part, but basically just draw random leaves. And also another tip for wreaths is to draw like those little circles to give that effect of like those red berries. I think those are like cranberries or something. I don't think they're cranberries actually, no. But those like red berries that you always see in those winter and autumn wreaths. And another thing I've been loving is this like messy cursive look, and it's basically this really long but kind of illegible cursive, but it looks like really nice, especially during the autumn season. So as you can see, I did a beginning of autumn wreath, and this parallels the end of summer wreath that I did in August. Another thing that I've been doing is this washi tape collage. It's basically just piling on washi tape after washi tape. And I do really love the look of this. I think it just adds a lot of character to your bullet journal. One of the essential things every bullet journal person has to have in their bullet journal, besides weekly pages and besides monthly pages, is a goals tracker. Because how are you going to be productive if you don't have any goals that you want to reach? And I've been super busy lately. I'm applying to college, and I'm super nervous, super scared like every other senior currently. And yeah, I just been super busy with essays, preparation for tests and exams, and it's just been a lot. But I don't know, I just hope I survive these next few months, because after 2017, I can finally relax a little bit in 2018 before the AP exams. And what I also like to do is cutely like. So carrying on, I'm actually just drawing a few little doodles, a few little leaf doodles, and just sprucing up my bullet journal to make it look a little bit more nice. And I'm sure you've seen the same exact leaf doodle in every bullet journal posted on Instagram, YouTube, Tumblr, and everything, because it's so popular to do this leaf doodle, but it does add a lot to your bullet journal, and you might not even notice, but it does a lot. And currently I'm just drawing a box around my goals list, and my goals list is really simple. There's not a lot to it. It just has some checkmark boxes on the left side and space on the right to write your goals. So one of my favorite things to do is to add decoration to my bullet journal, as seen from this Polaroid picture with leaf doodles on the right. And as you can see, stickers, cursive, whatever. I just really like decoration in my bullet journal for some reason. And one of my favorite things to do is have post-it notes with cursive on it. I don't know why, but I just really like it. I think it adds a little bit more character, some extra decoration to make your bullet journal look a little bit more nice. So the quote says, "Make it a September to remember." And I don't really know who it is from, but I just think it's super empowering. Yeah, and I do really love empowering quotes. And I usually get my quotes from like Goodreads or just searching up inspirational quotes once in a while. I just love autumn. I just have to say it. I love fall. I love the ambiance of September, October, November. Maybe not October, but like September and November, especially December for winter. But I don't know, I just love the whole vibe of everything because everything just seems to slow down, and I don't know why, but autumn just is like one of my favorite seasons because of the colors, especially when the leaves turn like that golden yellow, brown, red. Not in California, but I love looking at pictures on Pinterest of the leaves turning colors, and I don't know, I just hate the trees in California because they never turn color, they're always just that boring green. So just to recap, I used a washi tape as my base for my circle, and I just traced it around, and it turned out to be an oval, which I wasn't really mad about because I do really like the shape of that, and I didn't really know where to put it, but it does really look nice with my whole yellow theme with my September monthly page, and I do really, really love it. So a tip on how you can make a circle base for maybe quotes or like a doodle or anything is to use washi tape. And I know I showed you the process of doing it in the previous clip, but I just want to re-emphasize it because a lot of people on my Instagram ask me how I do it, and this is basically how I do it. You use a pen of any like thickness or anything, and you just trace around the washi tape. It's really that simple. Make sure to use like a post-it note because it does have that adhesive back to it, so you can stick it to whatever. And as you can see, I did it for that thing over there and also this rose doodle down here. So now I'm gonna add a wildflower in my bullet journal, and I don't know what it's called, but the center of the flower, I've taken bio, so I should know what it's called, but I don't remember. And I'm just adding petals around the middle of the flower. I really should know the name of it, but I'm just adding cute little like little doodles around the flower, and then I'm gonna add the bigger petals to it. So I'm gonna start off by this huge little petal, and as you can see, it's kind of like similar to a poppy flower, like the California poppy flower. And to make it look a little bit more realistic, try to add like shadows to it or the underside of the petal, because you know flowers their petals tend to go upwards and you can see the underside of it. So try to add that part into your flower. I'm gonna do a proper video on how to draw flowers because there's just too little of time to show you all the stuff that I like to do with my drawings and my doodles, but basically I like to add little lines on the petals to cover up all the imperfections and mess ups I made on the petals. So currently I'm just drawing some leaves, and I'm also drawing a second flower, and the second flower is going to be a side view of like the first one, and it's a little bit smaller because I was rushing it, so it doesn't look that nice. But if I did take in the time, maybe spent like, I don't know, 10 minutes or 5 minutes on it, it would have looked much better. And if you compare it to my September page flower that I did, it just looks way worse because the September flower actually looks much better in that I actually took in the time to draw it, to correct it, to make edits on it, so it just looks much nicer. So yeah, if you want to see a proper video on how to draw flowers or wildflowers, comment a rose emoji or a sunflower emoji, or basically just any flower emoji down below. And that is basically all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and all the September pages I just showed you. And if you want to use any of the ideas I showed you in this video, please do, because I would love to see your own creations. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I post videos every week on the weekends, and make sure you follow my Instagram, my Snapchat, and my Twitter. They are all at Study with Inspo. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!